Yes, I know she's most likely a chameleon. Yes, I get it. But this is for educational purposes only. She's going to reveal a truth about women asking men to pay their bills and so forth and so on. And this is when she reveals it is going to be very telling because once I show you the comment section, it's gonna just show you that everything that we've said is right. It's spot on, and it's always going to be different coming from a woman because if it comes from a woman, then other women are going to be more comfortable to be like, well, she is right. You know what I mean? But when we said it, that we were incels and all this stuff, and we're just insecure. Oh, if you're not if you're broke, just say that and all this stuff. But she's going to reveal something that about women asking men to pay bills, truth that many men have known for a while. But let's take a listen to her speak. Fair use, by the way, fair use. This is from the UAF podcast.
As a man, you should understand if a woman, after 2 weeks of dating her bills are due and she's stressed out and she got things going on that she can't handle and she's overwhelmed and da 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 da, and she can't pay her rent on time and she needs you to pay her rent, she ain't really fucking with you for real, because women are not even bold enough to do that with a I'm gonna keep it real, okay? Let me tell you something. When a woman really messes with you, she don't even want you to know her shit ain't clean right now. She gonna dress it up every time for you like it's real money, and that's the truth, okay?
For real.
That's the fact.
For
you
real.
ain't never gonna know she has problems. You know how many men I was in full relationships where my shit was in shambles, and he thought that I was the best thing smoking. Didn't even know.
Pause real quick. That we gotta let that simmer. And she was talking real fast. You talk fast. Was you one of the Bone Thugs?
I was.
That was Chicken Bone.
Said, as a man.
But yeah, this is, first of all, ninjas have been saying this forget this space, just ninjas in general have been saying this for a while. Ninjas have been saying that for a minute, you know what I mean? And it's pretty telling, it's pretty telling because once I show you the comments section, I'm talking about the top comments of this video, it's very telling. It's very telling. Now, back to the ninja point that I brought up. You know how many ninjas been telling you like, yo, like she'll pay for you if she likes you. And I've experienced that. I've experienced that both ways. I remember in 2017 getting scammed heavy by like one broad for like a week, a legit week, and it took me a week to realize, oh, she's just straight up using me. And then literally in the next breath in college, I'm dealing with a girl. Oh, you want to go to the movies? What seat do you want? Meaning she's gonna select the seat and pay for it and all that stuff. So it's like you experience it both ways. Once you start realizing, that's when you start realizing, oh, she's scamming me. And then the other girl, she's actually taking interest because she doesn't even have no money, but she's still paying for my movie seat because she's trying to. She's showing real interest. You know what I mean? So I've had so many examples of that in my life. You know what I mean? And many men will tell you that, like, if she's messing with you for real, she's gonna act like her finances are straight and that she's her job is straight, even though she really it's not. But she's not going to put her financial struggles on you because she doesn't want to look like a scammer. You know what I mean? So I want you to look at the comments because men have been saying this in the space for a minute, but when we bring it up, when people say, oh, you shouldn't be OD paying so much for a first date and blah, blah, blah. Or you'll hear even, Cam and Mace on this show, Cameron and Mace on this show, saying like, oh yeah, I didn't have to really pay for my dates. And people just think they're just bragging, but we're messing with women that really wanted to be with them. You know what I mean? So I want to zoom in on the comments and I want to show you something. So right here, these are the top comments of this video. It's a heavily female dominated website and a heavily female dominated comment section. So right here, top comment says, very true. He calling me big money, but I'm really crying every night. So the next comment, basically the same thing. She says, I'm big money to him, but I'm really Wanda from Holiday Heart stressing. So right here, you're dealing with two women here of a certain demographic where they make some decent money at their day job, but really they're taking care of the hood ninjas that they're messing with on the side. So this is the perspective that they're speaking on. So the verbiage that they're using, big money. This is the verbiage that street ninjas use to the women that they're messing with that are also financially giving the hood ninjas stipends. Right? So this is what they will call, the nurse chicks or the criminal justice majors chicks that they're messing with, the HR chicks that they're messing with, but mostly the nursing major chicks that they're messing with. They call them big money. This is what street ninjas do with women like that, or unemployed street ninjas do with women like that. So it's a what we tell you in the space when women are most of their heart belongs to Pookie. And Pookie will be like unemployed. He won't even have a house. All he'll have is like a backpack and a bus pass. That's like that's what Corey Holcomb will say. And their heart belongs to that guy, really. And they be paying him, right? I don't know if you saw that the thing that academics revealed about Stefan Diggs, how you'll have celebrity women are literally paying him for him to come through. You know, this is unfortunately, you know, this is what we've been saying in this space. But now, since it's coming from a woman, now you have women basically validating what she's saying, right? So right here, this was my favorite comment right here when I read this. She right here, China Mayake, I think that's her name. She says she's kind of right, but girl, you too damn loud. So basically say that she's right. You know, she says, stop giving out too much game. So now men are starting to finally, you know, realize that, look, men are starting to realize, look, if I'm dealing with a woman that's putting a lot of hurdles in front of me, and then on top of that, putting many financial hurdles for me, you know when they say, oh, he needs to be 6 feet tall and he needs to make 100K. I always try to tell people they're just looking for a dude to bail them out if she's asking for all of that. But the actuality of the situation, they be messing with the dudes that they be messing with on the side is nothing, even not even making nothing close to that. Trust me. You know, I've said this on this channel for a long time. When they're talking about 6 feet and six figures, and that's just they're just looking for somebody to bail them out. Right here. So Beeline K, I think this is a man. He said, so basically a good 80 to 85% of y'all ain't women. Y'all still girls. Got it. So with that comment, he's trying to say, like, basically the stuff that you're complaining about, right? You know, being a woman, having a good job, paying for a man. This is the stuff that men have had to do for the women that they like for years. I mean, like forever. Now that women have that slot of you them being the quote unquote financial provider, but not necessarily the funds, but you sacrifice for the people that you love financially. Now it's now it's a big deal because they're doing it, and basically they're complaining about something that men have had to do, you know, forever. You know, so that's the perspective that this man is coming from here. Right here. Okay, this is the comment right here I wanted to also highlight. So right here, this woman is gonna say here, she's gonna say this as a diss. She's trying to diss most dudes by saying this. So right here, she says that's why when certain men be saying all these women want is money, it's very telling. Now, what she's saying is right, and she's trying to say that to diss dudes, but unfortunately, what she's exposing is that most women don't like most men, and I've said this on this channel repeatedly as well. Most women really don't want anything to do with most men, and I believe they've felt that way for a while. It's just now when they have the opportunity, you know, to now express that, whether it be through dating, whether it be, you know, through college, the money that they're making, the degrees that they're obtaining. Now they're fully expressing that they really want nothing to do with most men if they can help it. You know what I mean? So with that being said, what she said, most women don't really like most men. So what most women are going to do is they're going to put hurdles up with most men, but with the men that they really like, they're going to literally put zero hurdles in front of them, and definitely nothing financial, no financial hurdles. And that's what men are starting to realize. They're starting to realize, look, it's pretty clear. They're starting to realize, look, is the women that like me, they put no hurdles in front of me, but the women that don't like me, they put so many hurdles. You know, so this is why they'll be like, oh man, men are dropping out of dating. I wonder what it is. Well, they're starting to understand that all this stuff about, you know, fighting for her, you know, love and attention, and you need to do this, you need to do that. They're realizing, like, if the girl actually likes me, she will actually approach me. I don't have to approach her. Now, unfortunately, that basically eliminates like 80% of the men in the dating pool. And unfortunately, what that also does is where the bops or the thoughts are going to end up getting a hold of a lot of these dudes, these young dudes with no experience, because it's either because the regular girls are not going to approach. So it also exposes, like, you know, when we talk about Travis Hunter's situation, this is why he's able to get played like that, because he's messing with an older woman, because I think she's 2 years older than Travis, and she realized all I got to do is just respond to his DM and he's gonna and he's gonna think I'm the best thing since sliced bread. So this is the unfortunate situation with the dating pool, right? You know. So right here, another woman, she says, facts. No man ever know what the F I got going on. My pride won't let me be that open. I just can't. And I keep trying to tell you, these ladies out here, they're not making money. No disrespect to them, but they're not making money. Yes, they're going on vacations and all that stuff, but trust me, they're not making any money. It's just, you know, with, like I said, with the dudes that they really like and what they want to do something with, they're not going to expose that part of the game to them because they don't want to seem like a burden. And this is something that men have been doing forever. So now women are now in that space where they're hiding their financial woes with the guys that they like to be with, you know. So everything has come full circle. But like I said before, you know, we've been saying that for I don't know how long, you know, but you know, let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe, and Merry Christmas to you guys.